Previously on Town Hall 11 Free to Play, we spent our gems on a builder potion to advance the queen 2 levels. Today, let's use my favorite multiplayer army for clan games. What's going on, guys? My name is Joe and welcome back for episode 17 of the Town Hall 11 Free to Play series. Today we're going to be using my favorite army for multiplayer battles. You can use it for farming, you can use it for trophy pushing, and you can even use it for clan war if you wanted, but it's not going to be able to be done on this account. We got to jump over to the Joe V2 account to use it because it does require your heroes. We've shown a lot of armies that do not require heroes, nor does it require high-level troops, so if you want to see one of those armies for farming, go back earlier in the series. Now, we do have something amazing that's happened on this account. Our Eagle Artillery has finished building, which means that we have a builder available and we have a bunch of loot that we need to spend off because I have also completed the clan games over here in Battle Elite. So that's two different accounts, two different clans complete at 4,000 points, and we need to jump over to Enigma so I can make my contribution over there to help them out by getting my 4,000 points over there. Now, we've seen a lot of questions in the comments asking what armies are being used to complete clan games. It's really up to you guys. I mean, when it comes to personal preference and what you like to use, on this account, I only used two different armies. I used all baby dragons and lightning spells, and then I also used the old school all P.E.K.K.A. farming army. So if you remember the P.E.K.K.A. farming army from Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10, I used it last night while I was doing my clan games as well. That is a screenshot of what that army looks like. We'll talk about that one here in a few days because it was absolutely amazing. But real fast, let's go ahead and get this knocked out so we can jump over to Joe V2 and get to work on that army. Let's go ahead and spend some of this gold, and we're going to put down one of our gold storages today. That way we can get those maxed out, and that way we can upgrade our Eagle Artillery to level 2. So let me go ahead and burn off some of this elixir because I'm not going to have a builder again for another 14 hours. I think that's good enough right there, as a matter of fact. So let's go ahead and do this gold storage, and let's jump over to Joe version 2. And welcome to the Joe version 2 account. This is the second account that I ever created in the game many years ago. This is a completely different Town Hall 11 from the one that you just saw a moment ago, and yes, those heroes are maxed out on this account. So what we're going to have to do throughout this entire series to keep things broken up and not get stagnant and bored, we're going to bounce between two different accounts. We're going to show the low weighted stuff over on the Joe version 6 account, and on the Joe V2 account we're going to do high level stuff and play with some of the higher level armies. Today we're going to be using the Queen Walk Miner attack, and so this attack is quite possibly one of the best farming slash trophy pushing attacks that you can do as a Town Hall 10 or a Town Hall 11. Now disregard those super wall breakers over there. I unlocked them to spend off some of my dark elixir this morning, and they're actually just a lot of fun to use when you're queen walking. So you have seen the army. Here's what we got going on today. We're over here in Paradox Enigma to complete my contribution to their clan game score. We're only at 950 points. We got a long ways to go, and I need to go ahead and get this task complete. So gather a total of 600% destruction from multiplayer battles. You'll see that I only got one of those that was at 81%, and what had happened was I got complacent and I didn't clear the clan castle, and an electro dragon zapped my miners. So we'll talk about that here in a second. Let me go ahead and spend off some of this loot real fast before I go out and waste any loot by not spending off some of this gold. Let's go ahead and put down this hidden Tesla. It seems like a good idea, I guess. I don't really know. I'm not really maintaining any like structure on this account. I'm just upgrading things one building at a time and just rolling with it. All right, so with that 600% destruction, you could easily just do a bunch of dead bases or whatever, but we're gonna have a little bit of fun by actually applying the army that we're using today. And when you use this army, you realistically need to make sure that you're clearing the clan castle troops, because if an electro dragon emerges on you, you could be in trouble. So we're gonna start out by dropping our queen and using the same practices that we did back at Town Hall 10. So we got that balloon looking for the seeking air mines, and I think we still need to upgrade those as a matter of fact on this account, but either way, it doesn't matter. We got the queen working her way into a couple of point defenses, and it appears that there is nothing inside the clan castle, but we are taking some serious damage. So let's go ahead and drop a rage spell to get her back up to health. Come on, queen, you got this. Let's go ahead and release a super wall breaker to open up the compartment. Let's drop our king on the opposite side to start setting the funnel. We need that queen to go inside the base, and once we drop our miners, naturally we're going to activate the Eagle Artillery, and we're going to have to really speed up the attack. So let's release another super wall breaker, and let's go ahead and release our miners over here with the Grand Warden. Now I do have a siege machine. You don't necessarily have to have a siege machine, but it does help out a lot. Queen is taking a beating in the core. She might actually end up using her ability. Oh my goodness. Let's drop a heal spell over here since our miners are taking a beat down. Let's go ahead and use the King's ability, and let's go ahead and send the battle blimp in to target that Eagle Artillery in Town Hall. Looks like the miners are taking a beating again over there, so let's use that Grand Warden's ability. Looks like they've made it to the core, and looks like our battle blimp is going to arrive on target. So let's go ahead and drop a rage spell in the center. Down will go that Town Hall, and it looks like the healers have gone over to our miners. This is to be expected. This normally happens, but again, this army is just seriously beast mode on a lot of different bases. I mean, you can take down maxed out bases, you can take out really weak bases. We got that Yeti in there basically blocking for our miners, and we got one more heal spell in this composition. So I think we're going to save it for this area right here. Let's go ahead and release a minion up there as well as a goblin to destroy this building that's remaining on the top side of the base. And we didn't even need to use the Queen's ability. So again, a lower weighted base. I think I'm going to go out and try to find a higher weighted Town Hall 11. That way we can do a demonstration on that one instead. But I wanted to show you just where to start. Make sure you clear the clan castle troops and try to take down the eagle if you can reach it, because it will help your miners out a lot. We have a higher weighted base here. This one should work out very, very well to show this army in action. And I think we're going to come in from the bottom side because we got an eagle and a clan castle together. Now, this is actually one of those situations where it would be really nice to have some lightning spells and an earthquake spell. You could definitely take those out. But we're taking some serious damage from these higher level defenses with our queen. So let's go ahead and release the baby dragon over here to start helping out. Release a super wall breaker to open up the compartment for this queen to send her inside. And she should be able to get in on that eagle artillery, but I did exchange. So I did exchange the poison spell for the freeze spell this time around. Last one that I just showed you, I didn't even have I had a poison spell. I don't know why I had the poison spell. Didn't necessarily need it. But either way, so Queen's working her way in. Looks like we do have clan castle troops as expected. So let's go ahead and freeze them for a moment and give this Queen some time to take them out. Let's go ahead and release the Barb King over here. And Queen's going to take out that eagle artillery after she eliminates the clan castle troops. So down goes the clan castle troops, down goes a couple of hidden Teslas, and she will take out that eagle. So let's go ahead and release our miners next. King's ability, let's go ahead and release the Grand Warden with the miners, and let's go ahead and send in another super wall breaker to possibly open up another compartment. Actually, the Queen's ability needs to be used, so let's go ahead and release our battle blimp from over here. Miners are working their way in. We need to get some heal spells down for them. And looks like the king has worked his way in there as well. Queen's health is getting yanked right back up, so she should be good to go. Let's go ahead and drop a rage spell in the center here for our miners. Looks like the battle blimp did not arrive on target, but it's okay. Not a big deal. The miners are looking very nice. Let's go ahead and drop a heal spell in this area. We got a wizard tower and a bomb tower at the same time, so that's a lot of heat for the miners. And it looks like we had a split on the miners, but the queen died. So the queen died over there, but they did absorb her healers. So this is where this army works out very nicely, because if your queen dies, the healers should shift over to your miners, and they will be able to basically group up and be healed back up. But unfortunately, look like we got some air set skeleton traps taking out our healers, but it's okay. Not that big of a deal. We got plenty of army coming to the rescue over here. So the miners are going to go through these final defenses, mortar and Grand Warden, and let's go ahead and drop our minion over here, and let's go ahead and release the goblin here to start clearing out some buildings while our king kind of blocks. Grand Warden's absorbing the hits from that expo while the miners come around. But again, this is just a generalized fun army to use, and it's really good for just stealing loot and pushing. You can see that we're already back up to Masters League. As a matter of fact, I think we're in Masters 2 now. So I went from like Crystal 1 a little while ago. I'm already back up in Masters, so we could easily push up to Champions if we wanted to. Now, naturally, once you get that high, you might need to change to a different army, but this one should serve you very well. We've completed that task, and I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this gold one. I'm actually kind of surprised this gold one is here, and we're up to 1750 in the points, so this is another 250 points. Let me go ahead and chain up my next army, and I'll be right back. We needed 750,000 gold to complete that task, and this is the first base I find when I clicked attack. I can't believe it. This is incredible. All right, so we're going to target this one in a similar manner as the previous attack by going after the clan castle and the eagle artillery with our queen walk. So this is a pretty common practice to, kind of take the pressure off of those miners. Let's go ahead and release a baby dragon right here, and we're going to try to get that queen to go up inside the compartment, but we'll see how it works out. She's taking on a cannon. Let's release a super wall breaker to open up the base for her, and she should continue on this path. Now, maybe we should probably drop the king over here to start clearing out some buildings. Let's release another super wall breaker to open up the compartment, and clearly the clan castle is empty, so that is a good thing for us. But we're going to need to use a rage spell in this area for her. We're going to place it just ahead just to capture the healers a little bit, and she's going to work her way up into the enemy queen as well as the eagle artillery. King's ability has to be used. That's a natural thing. You know, it's just impossible for him to survive that long. Let's go ahead and release a minion over here on this since there's no archer tower, and the queen on queen action is going to happen. So let's go ahead and actually she should be good to go. Let's go ahead and release the miners now. So let's drop the miners and release the Grand Warden. And I didn't even look to see where the air sweepers were facing. So let's drop a heal spell in this area for our miners. And let's see what happens here. Wait for everything to take place. The queen, she's going to work her way and help the miners a little bit. Not too bad. Looking pretty good. Let's drop another heal spell up here because we got bomb towers. And let's go and release our battle blimp to go towards the core. Queen's going to take on the dark elixir storage. And let's go and release a rage spell right there. And let's go ahead and freeze this area. Grand Warden. Let's use the Grand Warden's ability. And he missed everything. What in the world is he doing back there, bro? Oh my gosh. Like, he was really super far. You know, he is so special sometimes. I'm telling you. Sometimes that Grand Warden, I worry about that guy. I really and truly do. We've talked about the Grand Warden in the past. I think it was like episode 5 or something. And sometimes he just gets so distracted. Like, he should have been with the miners. The intent there was to capture the miners in his ability, but he was too far away. I'm telling you, it's okay though. Not that big of a deal. Nothing to really stress out about. We got plenty of miners to get this job done. We were able to eliminate the eagle very easily, clearing the clan castle, making sure there was nothing inside there. And look at the amount of miners that are left over. So just a beautiful negotiation of this base, and we're able to complete that task very easily. So hopefully you're able to get a pretty good idea on how this army works. I mean, it's a very simple army to use if you have the hero levels to do it, and you have the miner levels to do it, and just a generalized fun army like I've said multiple times throughout this video. And on that note, so we finished up our gold task. We're up to 2,000 points, and I'm not entirely sure which one I'm going to do, but I think that's going to be it for today. Actually, real quick, I want to show you a replay because we had a question in clan asking about the skeleton spells, and I want to show you the skeleton spells in action. So let's go ahead and finish up the video with a different variation of that army. It's literally the same exact army. The only difference here is that I did not have the super wall breakers unlocked yet, and I was only using 5 wall breakers, and instead of a second or third rage inside the clan castle, I brought the skeleton spells because I was working on a skeleton spell event in the clan games. Now, one of the debates or one of the conversations that I was sitting in on earlier, sometimes I just lurk in the clan and just watch and see what people are talking about, just curious to see what's going on in the game or things that I'm not, you know, really aware of, so to speak. And so there was a lot of conversation on viability of the skeleton spell, you know, whether it's useful, whether people actually apply it, do they do anything with it, because we see the bat spells used in a lot of these armies where they're going around the base and clearing out defenses, and then the lightning spell is like super powerful right now, so everybody's using the lightning spell. But what about the skeleton spell? And so my true feelings on the skeleton spell is it's actually a really cool spell, but it's not necessarily one of those ones that you use in like an everyday army. It's really kind of like a specialized type thing, and you use it to clear out buildings that you tend to miss. In this situation, I'm going to end up using it on the eagle artillery. So we got the queen working her way around, the barb king is doing some clearance, and he's going to clear out some buildings, and then we got balloons inside the clan castle on defense. So naturally that king is about to get crushed. I mean, straight up crushed. I'll go ahead and speed this one up though. So we have a poison spell in this army, and they will help this queen out by taking out the balloons. Now we're going to release the miners on the eagle artillery, and so the eagle's going to activate, the Grand Warden's going to go with the miners, we're going to drop a heal spell, the queen has gotten through those balloons, and we're going to send the battle blimp in from the bottom side of the base. Now I'm going to drop the skeleton spells on top of the eagle artillery, really to try to take it out as well as that enemy queen while my battle blimp moves up towards the core of the base. And so those skeletons will just continue to destroy and damage and take out that eagle artillery while the battle blimp just gets on target, taking down the town hall. So this is a possible use for your skeleton spells. I like them. I mean, I think they're really cool. Do they apply to every single army? Not necessarily. You just got to play with them and use them in in scenarios where you need to eliminate something really, really important. And in this case, it was the Eagle Artillery. But we completed that event. I wanted to show you that because it was something different. We don't get to show you the skeleton spells very often, and I did get to use it today. So hopefully you're able to get something out of today's video. And if there's a select army at Town Hall 11 that you want to see for yourself, drop it down in the comments below, and we'll use this account to do it. If you enjoyed our content, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you have not done so already. And if you like watching us every single day, turn on those notifications. If you need any additional video support, or you want to see the Town Hall 11 free-to-play series from the very beginning, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.